Video unavailable. We should be streaming right now. YouTube does all this BS. Okay, I think we're good. Start recording. Oh, welcome everybody to the Yin Yang Wolf Pack. I'm back, bitches. Fuck yeah, dude. It's great to be here. The past 2 weeks I was out. I was in Texas. I was in Houston, Texas. Then I went to Miami, Florida. Then I went back to Houston, Texas. Then I flew back here. So that's my whole fucking schedule. My sleep schedule got all types of fucked up. I was like staying up stupid late because of the time change and waking up stupid early because of the time change and all of this bullshit. But who fucking cares? What matters is what we're doing now. And what are we doing now? We're back at San Jose. We're back gaming. We're back working, back building the businesses, building my life. Fuck yeah, man. This is beautiful. Not to say that wasn't building my life, but that's building it in a different way. I look at those as like side quests. You know what I mean? Like you're working on like the main game and leveling up, but there's different side quests that kind of give you different like different experience points on different like parts. So I actually let's talk about that a little bit. So I went to Houston, Texas, which is where my family is from. And what I really liked about that was I went there and I got an Airbnb, meaning I did not stay with my family. I usually stay with my family every time I go back. And so this was an opportunity for me to it was a level up. It was a gained experience that I got, which was I'm in Houston, my family is around, I see them, but I'm not living with them. And you don't really realize how much the people you live with affect you until you get in a different environment. So me living here at base two, I'm with guys who are constantly studying philosophy, constantly working out, leveling up their mind, their social skills, their bodies, like I said, working out. And you start to you get caught in that rhythm, you get caught in that energy, right? We all sleep on the floor, we all meditate. Like there's a certain lifestyle occurring here that is conducive to growth. The normie world is the exact opposite. I went in, I as soon as I landed, they started like driving me back home and they were like offering me drinks and stuff. And they're like, yeah, we're about to go to the strip club. And like, oh, let's go get fucked up and let's go to the strip club, which is fine and dandy, but like it created, it allowed me to see such a stark contrast. Because when they pick me up from the airport here, I'm like going to lecture and I'm going to the gym and then we're hosting like our cookout where we invite people and we're very controlled, we're very intentional and meticulous with what we do. We're timely, we're a wolf pack, we work together. Whereas in the other world, you they don't do that, man. They're just not like that. They're living their lives just kind of going along, seeking the next pleasure, right? Let's go look at some strippers. Let's go get fucking drunk. Hopefully I don't wake up late tomorrow. Like that. These are the constant. That's the language, right? That's the language of the normie. Let's go watch the Astros game. I'm in Houston. The Astros. I don't give a fuck about baseball, but if you give a fuck, that's like a thing. So, oh, let's go watch the Astros game. Let's go to the bar. Let's go get drinks. And like all of these things are fine and dandy, but they have to be within a certain context and they have to be controlled. You know what I mean? You can't just be going out every fucking night getting drunk as shit. Like that is not conducive to a successful life at all. Right? You have to have your discipline. You have to know what you're doing. You have to have a schedule, be on time, be intentional with what you do. And I get to Houston and that's just not their life, man. And so being around that, it necessarily affects your energy, right? I necessarily became a little bit more sloppy or a little bit less like on my shit with like the meditation, with the working out and all of that. It's just what it is. And so I now seeing that more clearly, I got an Airbnb, meaning I went and I slept by myself. I wasn't around my family. I wasn't around the normies. I had my own space to work and to do my shit, which was really cool for one, because I could do my shit. Number two is I could do my shit. I could like bring girls over. And I actually, like I said, I went to Texas, then Miami, then back to Texas, then back here. So basically I had 2 Texas trips in between the trip of Miami. And while I was there, I was able to bring a girl over to the Airbnb. Now, would I have been able to do that at home? Yes. But then I'd be worried about, is my mom gonna walk in? Is she gonna like say some shit about the girl? Or like that was a whole scenario that occurred that would occur in my head all the time, every time I bring girls over. Now I had a fucking Airbnb. I didn't have to do that shit. I could just bring the fucking girl exactly where I wanted, run my game, no interruptions, no nothing, except for like maybe making too much noise, neighbors and stuff. But I didn't have the same worries that I would have if I were taking her to my mother's home, because that's my mom's house. And so I got to have that experience, which was a great fucking experience. And now I know that this is a new condition for me. It's a level up. I can't go back to being how I was, now being where I am, right? It's like once you reach a certain level of income, that's your new standard. Once you reach a certain level of consciousness, that's your new standard. It's not going to be the same thing. Every time you level up, what is beneath you, you recognize as beneath you. You don't see what's going on, TK. Good to see you, bro. So whenever you get to here, you realize that this is now your new level. You can't go back down. You can't go back down to being a dumbass. You can't, like, once you gain the knowledge, once you gain the awareness, you can no longer go back to being unaware, right? I mean, you can, right? Because people do it with drugs and all that shit, but you're now more enlightened. You're now at a new level. And so me getting the Airbnb, not staying with my family, allowed me to experience this new level. And I realized that this is how I should be doing this. I shouldn't be allowing the emotions and the desires and the intentions of my family to be affecting me. And really, that's why every man has to like move out. Every woman needs to like move out of their home, like to go be with their man. Like you by being in a certain environment, you are subject to that environment's influences necessarily. Like that is what it is. So that's why it's so important to be at a base or be with other guys who are also on this process, so that you can see the difference. It was such a stark difference from like living in law school to living in base 2. Like, holy shit, man. Like it's a whole new world. It's a whole new fucking world. And unless you unplug from the matrix and put yourself in this, I think of it like, I like the fucking if you ever watched Dragon Ball Z, like the time chamber, whatever that thing is called. I really didn't even watch that much, but that's what it makes me think of. It's like you separate from normal space and time and you go into this fucking thing where you're like supercharged, and your training here is like 10 times as much as it would have been outside. Like that's what happens whenever you're around people that are about this life, that are about this shit. And what's really cool is now we're about to have a new resident. I just got off the phone with him, and his name is Benny. He's going to come in and live with us. It's going to be like a temporary residency. So he's going to be here for a few months, and to see like if he integrates, because he's kind of newer. He's not new to IMC, but he's new to the process. Like he was on and off, but now he's like really about it. So all right, man, let's see if you're really about it. And then of course he could provide his help, and we can help him grow, man. It's like when people come over here, like I start to see how important this is, man. Everybody wants to be good at communicating. Everyone wants to be a good socially. You want to be able to get girls, man. You want to be able to talk to people. You want to look cool. You want to be dangerous. You want to be a badass. Bro, that's what's happening here. That's what we're doing. Literally, like fucking today in Alpha Academy, AZD was like, Will is becoming more dangerous. Like I was intelligent. I was dangerous, but the expression was not there. Like the expression of that beingness is being confined and constricted by your mom, by your dad, by fucking Hollywood, by your apartment manager. Like you are being restricted. You're not allowed to be yourself. You have to be yourself, and your true self and what you want to be is a bad motherfucker. I know it, man. I know it. I know you. I know the heart of the man. We all have this thing. We all want to be bad motherfuckers. Like if your mind is right, if you're not fucking like loony, fucking psychotic, this is what you want to be. And this is what happens here, man. It's literally what happens. Like I just posted this picture, which I think is so dope, because it's part of the process, this is this picture right here. So this is a fucking werewolf in a suit. Like that's how I see me when I go out. Like I'm a fucking werewolf, but I'm wearing the suit because I'm a fucking lawyer, but I'm a fucking werewolf. I'm a fucking animal. And that's so beautiful, because that's exactly what we're going into right now. Yeah, fuck yeah, wolf. Like you are the man, but you are the animal too, man. That's fine. You are the animal too, man. You are the animal within. This animal has gained consciousness and it has its spirit within it. However, it is still the animal. And so we hijack that. We bypass the system and go straight to the animal. And that is how you trigger attraction in the woman. When Mystery talks, he doesn't it's be aware of the language. The language is attraction is triggered, right? It's not that I'm convincing her to be attracted to me. I'm triggering it. It's like boom, you press the button, the thing happens. Right? I press the letter J right here. The J comes out on the screen. If you know how to press these buttons in the proper sequence with the proper timing, you will create attraction. You will trigger attraction. It's not a choice. Attraction is not a choice. That comes from Mystery as well. Attraction is not a choice. You see a fine ass woman, huge titties, huge ass, slim waist, pretty face, makeup, long hair, like looking good. You're gonna be attracted. You don't have a choice, motherfucker. You can't logic yourself into not liking her. That is what God put in us. I see a beautiful woman, I am attracted. It's just what happens. With the woman, it's different. It's different, but the same. It's different in the sense that if I have long hair and big titties, like she's not attracted to me because of that. If anything, she's unattracted to me because of that. However, in your mannerisms, in your character, how you speak, that will trigger attraction. If you can properly DHV, demonstrate your higher value, if you can properly neg, disqualify yourself as a potential suitor in that sequence, she will get attracted. She doesn't have a choice. Attraction is not a choice. So you use this technology, man. It is here for you to learn and to get good at. And I'm getting more and more better, I'm getting a lot better at doing this thing. And it's so fun, man. It's so fun. I got this girl's number on Friday when I went out. And now she's like texting me. It's like, dude, if I didn't have game, if I didn't go study with Eros, if I didn't live with AZD, or like not, I did live with AZD for a little bit, yeah. If I didn't live with AZD, if I didn't live at base 2, I would not be developing these skills, man. And it's a skill. It's like a science. You put in this thing and you put in that thing at this temperature and you boil it and then you add that. You create the formula. The formula is there. You just have to get good at applying the formula. It's like fighting. It's like if you're doing jujitsu, if you're on him and you move his arm this way and you swing your legs around and you pull him back, you're gonna get an arm bar. Like it's a science. It's a science, a sweet science. Like boxing. If you dodge and you hit them like this, bam, it's gonna fucking hurt them. Like there is a method to this madness. I don't even think of it as madness. There's a method. There are techniques that you apply to create certain effects, just like there are mental techniques, right? If you look at yourself from the perspective of the woman and understand that she already likes you, understand that if she's in community, like bro, if she's at your crib, like this is great. Okay, so when I was in Houston, I had a chick come over to the Airbnb. Now, this was a fine girl, bro. This is probably the finest girl that I've been with. And then she comes to the crib, and it's so funny because the mind will fuck with you. I'm like, does she like me? Motherfucker, she just drove all this way like to come hang out with you. Does she like you? Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. She's here. She's here, isn't she? Okay. Enjoy what God gave you. Enjoy the experience that you're about to have. You already won. I already won. I fucking text, hey, I'm doing this. You want to come over? Yeah, for sure. Boom. All right, let's have drinks. Oh, let's hang out. Oh, let's go to the bar. Bro, it's already happening. It's already there. Why are you fucking with your own? You're fucking with your own head. Like literally, does she like you? Shut the fuck up. Like she kissed me, but I don't know if she likes me. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Why are you creating all of this bullshit in your head? You don't need to do that. So that was the first time. The second time I went was even crazier, man. So I went out to get drinks with a friend. And then we sit down on this kind of long couch, and I see these two girls here, and they're talking, and we're kind of next to them. But I'm here engaging with my friend. We're talking. We go to get a drink. We come back. The girls are still there, but one of them leaves. And I notice that they leave, but I don't do anything. I'm just, again, talking. The girl herself opens me. And she's like, hey, have you been here before? And I was like, oh, well, this is my second time here. I like the music though, right? It's good, huh? She's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I make a comment. I'm like, oh, did your friend leave? What happened? She's like, yeah, that was my mom. I was like, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, she's mad at me. She said I can get my own Uber home. I was like, oh, wow. Okay. Well, cool. Now she opened me. Now I have the floor. I have the court. What do? Push it forward. I DHV. I do my stories. I do my negs. I ran. What did I run? I think I ran zodiac signs and maybe something else. Maybe ring routine. But regardless, the moments was presented to me, and I knew what to do with it. I knew how to move this thing forward. I know how to talk to a fucking girl. Right? There are guys, if a girl opens you, imagine you go to a bar and some girl opens you and she's cute. So many men will freeze. Motherfucker, she opened you. She's talking to you. Even if she didn't like you, like it doesn't fucking matter. You were given this moment. Now, can you use this moment to push it forward? Me, yes. So what happened? We get in conversation. I involve my friend in the conversation, but he feels a little weird. He doesn't know game. He's like a normie or whatever. I'm getting the social flow going. And then he's like about to leave and he's like, hey, bro, I'm going to take off. And I'm like, nope, this is something that we can use. I'm like, hey, we were planning to go to this other place if you want to come. And she just jumps at the shit. She's like, oh my gosh, oh, I love that place. Oh, can I ride with you guys? I was like, what the fuck, dude? I just met you like 15 minutes ago and now you like want to get in my car? Well, fuck it. Yeah, sure. I'll take you. Let's go. Now you have to be careful, right? Like in the back of my head, I was like, bro, is this bitch like trying to steal my money or some shit? Is she gonna have like a gun and like fucking try to take my shit? Well, this is a risk I had to take. So then I took her to the place, and then again, this is more mystery method. I took her to the Airbnb and then we walked to the place. So there's a thing called nesting. So if you're ever like with a girl and you're about to go on a date, if you can have her stop by the seduction location, you want to do that. So for example, you're going to go out to drinks with a girl. She comes over, what you could do, this is a possibility, have her come over to your house and then you drive, right? And then when she comes over to your house, you can be like, oh, hey, come in real quick. I just need to finish up something. Take her to the room and then leave her in the room herself. Be like, oh, I'm going to get something from downstairs, but here, make yourself comfortable. This allows the girl to get comfortable with the environment. It's like nesting. It's like the bird checking out the male bird's nest, right? They build nests for the girls. Like that's what works. That's what happens in nature. So this is playing on that. So I brought her back to the Airbnb, told them, bro, make up an excuse. Oh, I need to feed my dog. Oh, I need to, clean my cat. Oh, I need to grab my keys. I need to grab my cologne. I need to grab something. So I don't even remember what the fuck the excuse was. Oh, I said I had some luggage and I wanted to drop it off. I was like, okay, here, we'll come to the Airbnb, drop off my shit, and then we'll go. So walk them in. It's me, my friend, and the girl. We walk in. I was like, oh, you can use the restroom, blah, blah, blah. But then she became aware of the place. And then get the fuck out. All right, we're going to the bar. Let's go. Wait, am I getting... Motherfucker, I'm fucking streaming right now. Why are you calling me? Okay. So then I took her to the bar. We got more drinks, yada, yada. Then my friend had to leave. And then I take her back to the Airbnb. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I just met this chick. Now she's like alone in my Airbnb. Like now, like how does this shit happen? Why? Because I know what I'm doing. Now I'm not fucking AZD level. I couldn't fucking like hypnotize her into like all of this other shit, but I'm getting better. My jujitsu is getting better. My kung fu is getting stronger. And if you don't have any kung fu, you don't have any jujitsu, you're gonna feel like a fucking idiot out in the street. And if someone tries to fight you, you're gonna fuck up and it's gonna fuck you up. Now, if you have some technique, you'll know what to do. And you'll fare a million times better than if you didn't have these skills. So, okay, that's that story. Where was all this going, man? I don't even remember. What the fuck are we talking about? I'm just talking now. Yeah, so what I wanted to talk about was the level of experience, right? So I had the new experience of having my own place in Houston and being able to bring girls back. Now that's my new boom. That's my new standard. Now that's what I do. Now, doesn't mean that every single time I'm gonna fucking bring a bitch back, but it means that I realize that is available to me. I fucking did it twice, motherfucker. If you read The Greatest Salesman in the World, he says, whenever I'm afraid of failure, I will remember my past successes. Now, if you're going through a fucking dry spell, you're not getting any chicks talking to you, not like having sex with any girl, it's okay, bro. If you've done it before, you can do it again. Plain and simple. If you have done it once, you can do it again. Right? So even if I go to Houston and no bitch comes back, who the fuck cares? I've done it before, I can do it again. And I would do it again. Why? Because I'm getting better and better and better at this thing. It's becoming easier and easier. It's becoming more fun. So, okay. I think I have maybe about 10 minutes because I have to go teach. I'm going to go teach the kids class at the Warrior Art Center, which is, bro, what the fuck? I'm an owner of a fucking martial arts gym with AZD. How does that happen, bro? How does this shit happen? This life is a dream. This life is really just amazing. It's a gift. It's a beautiful gift from God. And if you look at it that way, that's what it's going to be. Now, people look at their lives as like curses and shit. And it's like, oh man, I'm facing generational curses, bro. I hate that's the most gay fucking phrase I hate. Like, I hate that shit. Breaking generational curses. Motherfucker, you're alive. Your family generated you. It's a generational blessing. It's a generational blessing that you're fucking alive right now. It's not no fucking what curses, bro? There are no curses on me. Nobody can curse me. If anybody curses me, I can curse me. And fuck that. All I do is speak blessings and gratitude and love and fucking power and fucking strength. Like that's my shit. That's what I create from me. All right. Let's see. Is there anything else? So that was pretty much my experience in Texas. Also, like, dude, I did lost shit. I fucking handled hearings. I got paid. So that was cool. Let's see. Then I went to Miami. Miami was all right. I got some cool pictures and shit that I can post, but let's see if there's anything in particular that I want to cover in Miami. Okay, so this was cool. I got to practice leading a pack of women, or really just leading a pack of normies. And that was kind of fun. So it was me, one guy who's a lawyer, and then like 6 girls. It was like 5 girls. And so they wanted to go out and do shit. I was like, okay, well, fuck, let's go do shit. And dude, I'm like tired. I fucking flew in. I literally stayed up all night on my flight there. I literally stayed up all night with a girl at my Airbnb and then went straight to the airplane. And so I was on 0 sleep. I slept like an hour on the plane maybe. And then that night I'm going out with a bunch of kids. Well, they're not kids, right? They're like 21, 22. But I'm like leading them. I'm like, okay, we're going to go here. Okay, there's like a bunch of clubs down here. All right, let's walk around. Let's see if we find one. Okay, let's do this one. All right, everybody, y'all got your IDs. Like, I was the leader of the pack. And if you don't have that experience, then you should get that experience. Like, figure out how to make that happen for you. Now, me, I have age, right? I have seniority. I'm an attorney. Most of them are like law clerks or legal assistants or whatever. So I got to experience that, like leading people. And then I was like, okay, we're going to come in. Oh, here, let's sit at the bar for a while. Oh, here, let's go on the dance floor. Then I take them on the dance floor. I'm like teaching them how to dance. This fucking Latin music. They're like, I don't know, fucking, there's like a white girl, some Italian girl, some like Indian girl, another Indian girl, and like a Persian girl. And I'm over here teaching them how to dance salsa. Like, what I take from all of that is it is up to you to lead the mind. You're leading the woman, you're leading her mind. What should she be thinking about? She should be thinking about enjoying herself, being happy, being soft, being sweet, being pretty, being cute. Like, lead her mind to that. Don't lead her mind to negative shit or like feeling bad about herself. Like, that's not seductive, man. You don't want her to feel bad about herself. Not if you want her to be with you. Now, I learned this the hard way because I would make my old girlfriend, I would make her feel bad about shit because I'm trying to like discipline her or scold her or whatever, which that has its place, right? Like in correcting it, like making corrections to someone's life. But what you don't do is put them down. You shouldn't put them down. Unless it's like this bitch just fucked you over and you're breaking up, then let that bitch have it because she deserves it. Now, if you're trying to build something, if you're trying to move forward, then you need to be giving her good emotions, man. I was giving the girls good emotions by dancing with them, by teaching them how to dance, by moving them around and giving them a drink and blah, blah, like letting them have fun. I let them have fun. And then what I learned was really cool is how much they are pack animals, bro. We are pack animals. Like I literally came up and I brought them all one by one onto the dance floor, and it's literally me and like fucking 5 girls. And I'm just like, fucking moving, we're moving. And then I'm like, okay, let's do this. Everybody spin. Ooh, everyone spin. Oh, everyone like bring your head in. Oh, everyone bring your head out. Oh, everyone go to the right. Oh, everyone go to the left. Like I was developing an experience for them, right? And as you do this more, you get more and more understanding of how to do these things. But if you don't put yourself out there, like imagine me not having done all of that. Imagine me like standing there with a group of fucking like 7 people, just kind of standing. Isn't it much cooler to, hey, let's all go dance. Hey, let's all go get a drink. Hey, we're all gonna go here. Hey, we're gonna leave in 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes. That sounds good. I learned all of this from AZD, from being around, from studying the teachings, from living this fucking lifestyle. Whereas I know there are so many, like, dude, the other guys that were with me, that's what they were doing. They're just kind of standing there, drink in your hand. Like, dude, you're fucking lame. Like, they're being lame. Like, they're normies and whatever, they're lawyers. I like them. I like them to the extent that they help me with my job, right? Like, they're smart. They're very fucking intelligent and they're good lawyers. So I like them for that reason. And that's cool. I'll talk to them about that. Now, as far as the social environment, motherfucker, they're peanuts to me. Like, to me being the fucking mountain. Like, I'm here. I'm moving the world. I'm moving us around. I'm creating effects. And they're like standing there with their drinks. Now, I say that in jest because that used to be me, bro. I don't know, 6-7 years ago when I'm in fucking college or something. Like, people don't know what to do. They don't know how to act. They don't know how to be social. Well, come here, motherfucker. I'll show you this shit. I'll show you how to talk to a girl. I'll show you how to get her dancing. I'll show you how to get her number, how to text her. Like, this is what you want to learn. This is what you want to be. I know, man. I know because I'm fucking doing it and I was on the other side wishing I could go and like hang out with AZD. Motherfucker, I do this every weekend now. I'm gonna go hang out with him later today. Fuck yeah. Okay, that's about it for me. I don't really have much time. I can do like a question. Tony, do you have any questions, any ideas? Fucking anything? Do you want to talk about anything?
Nah, man. Glad I caught you. Keep showing up.
Yeah, fuck yeah. All right, cool then. Good to see you, Tony, man. Let's see, how do I want to end this thing? Whatever this is becoming again more real to me. Whatever you want to get good at, man, you have to study and you have to practice. So don't just expect yourself to get good at girls. Read the books. Go talk to the girl. But do both. Read, study, apply. Study, apply. Study, apply. Like showing up to AZD shit, that's perfect. That's amazing. But you have to go apply it, man. You have to like do the work. You have to. I watch videos about jujitsu, then I go fucking practice jujitsu. I watch videos about boxing, and then I go fucking box. Like, don't expect this shit to just happen, man. Don't expect your life to just happen. You are the creator. You have God's divinity within you. God created you, and you have the power to create your life. So use this thing to create your life. Okay? Don't expect it to happen. It's not gonna just happen. It's going to happen by you studying and by you applying, and then through that learning, and then through God's divine wisdom, it will be revealed to you what you need to do next. All right, everybody. Thank you very much. This was the Yin Yang Wolf Pack. I'll see you guys next time. Os.